Hello, friends, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to do I know it's been a while, but it's been like 3 months at this point. But I've had some issues with this, and well, I wanna help people with it. So, because I had to go to I was trying to get VirtualBox to work, and I had to go to like 15 different tutorials to get this to work. So I'm gonna compress it all down to one tutorial for Windows 10 Home Edition. And it's going to work quite well. Now, I'm actually doing this on a virtual machine at the moment. So, so yeah, I don't know. So, uh, so basically, VirtualBox is what you're going to use um, for doing this. Um, it's quite easy to use if you know what you're doing, of course. So let's just hit download VirtualBox. You're gonna want to hit that button, and you're gonna want to hit Windows Host. And then that's going to download. And we just wait for that to download, of course. And then we hit open when done. All right, and then you're just gonna hit next, 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 yes, install. And then it's just gonna allow that, and it's going to go and do its thing, and then install VirtualBox. And then I will be doing the rest of this on a not virtual machine because I really don't want to do it on a virtual machine. So yeah, then you'll have this, and I will be back in a jump cut with this on an actual machine. Hey, I just realized that I didn't actually tell you why I'm doing this. And the reason is I like to scam bait. That's what I've been doing recently. And basically, scammers they try to connect to your computer to get your like bank details and stuff. And it's not good. And you don't want to connect to your actual computer, obviously. So you get to connect to a virtual computer where they can't actually do any harm. Now that's why I'm doing this. Thanks for understanding why I'm uploading this. And yeah, there probably won't be very many tech tutorials later. All right, so now you have this. So basically, um, you're not going to want this yet. What you're going to want to do first is look up is if Chrome will load Windows 10 ISO, and then what you're going to want to hit is this download Windows 10 disk image file. And then when you hit download tool now, what you're going to do is you're going to download that tool. And then, sorry, that's OBS. And then it's going to have this media creation tool. You're going to have to run it as an administrator, maybe. All right, there it is. So you now have this. It's going to get a few things ready, as Windows does, of course. All right, and then you're going to just accept. It's going to continue to get some things ready. We'll see if it actually I think it will. It just takes quite some time to do this for some reason. So what you're downloading, what you would be downloading is you're going to hit create installation media, and you're going to get the ISO file. You can put it wherever you want on your computer. What I did is I just chucked it onto my D drive, and it has my Windows ISO right there. So basically, once you have that, um, you're gonna want to open your VM VirtualBox. And then you're going to want to hit new, and then you're going to type Windows 10 in it, and then it'll automatically go to Windows 10. Now, the first issue that I was having that I had to go to different things for, different tutorials for, is that it wasn't showing up with 64-bit options. I will now show you how to fix that if it isn't working. And I will put the timestamp on the screen of how to do that, of how to not do that if you're not having that issue. Now, first thing you're going to do is you're going to type Control Panel on your start bar, and then you're going to want to hit Programs, and then um, turn Windows features on or off. And then you're going to want to go down to Windows Hypervisor Platform, and that's normally checked. You're going to want to uncheck that because that screws with the um, your VM. And then once you do that, sorry, I put it up. Once you uncheck that, you're going to want to hit OK, and then it's going to ask you to restart your computer, and then you just do that. All right, so now we have that, and there's another thing that I will go to right now. Now, the other thing that makes it so that 64-bit options are not available is that you may not have AMD enabled if you have an AMD machine or whatever Intel's um, virtualization platform is. So what you're going to do is restart your computer. It's just oh, crap. All right. You're just going to restart your computer, and then you're going to want to enter into the BIOS. If you have a MSI motherboard, it's going to be, you're going to hit delete, which is obviously just delete. You're going to hit that button once it flashes to enter the BIOS. We'll see if it does its thing. Just hit delete. Come on. There we go. So now we're in the BIOS. What you're going to hit is overclocking if you're in a MSI machine, and you're going to go down to let me see, CPU features, I believe. Is it SVM mode? So SVM mode is the version, is what it is on mine. It might come up as AMDV, or it could come up as other things, or there are other things it could come up as. If you have a Intel processor, it's going to be different. So yeah, that's the end of that's how I got 64-bit to work. All right, so we're back on the actual machine. What you're going to hit after you've done all that to make it so that it actually works is I'm going to put Windows 7 because if I try to create a Windows 10, since I already have a Windows 10, it's not going to work. So I'm gonna say Windows 7, but since you're probably trying to do this at Windows 10, you're going to want to have probably at least 4 gigabytes of RAM allocated for it. You're going to say create virtual hard disk now, and since I'm just testing this, I'm gonna have it as that. And you're gonna hit create, and then file size. You're going to, if you're using this for scam baiting, they're not going to want to see 32 gigabytes on your computer. So you're probably going to want to allocate at least 100. I did probably 150 for my Windows 10. And then you're going to want VDI dynamically allocated, which means it doesn't immediately take up all 60, all like 100 gigabytes you gave it. You're going to hit create. Now this is where you go to settings. You're going to want to go to system, then processor. Now it depends on how many cores you have. I have 6 cores. I normally give it 2 or 3 processors. I don't know what you would want. It depends on how many cores your computer has. Um, as for display, it's all fine. You're going to want to probably crank the video memory all the way up there. Um, let me see. And then you're going to want to hit storage. This is the important part. You're going to hit empty, and then I'm doing this on Windows 7 just as a test, but you're going to choose a disk file, and then you're going to hit your Windows ISO file that you downloaded with the media creation tool. And then you're going to run it, which I am not going to do. I'm just going to run my normal Windows 10 my normal Windows 10 VM. So you're going to have a few issues when you first get in. The screen size is going to be all like this, and you're not going to want that. It's just going to be at this size, which is obviously not good. So I will show you how to fix that once it boots up. All right, now my Windows 10 machine has been booted up. What you're going to hit is Devices, and then you're going to click Insert Guest Edition CD Image. And then what you're going to hit, I've already actually done it on this VM, but it's very simple. I'll just show you how to do it. You're going to hit this PC, and then you're going to hit Drive, um, CD Drive D, VirtualBox Guest Editions. You're going to click that, and then you're going to install all of this. It's going to ask you to install all this. No, you're going to click that, and then you're going to hit VBox Editions AMD 64. It might not be AMD for you, but you're going to hit whatever one has 64 or whatever your computer has, and whether it's 32. If it's 32, you're going to hit x86. And then it's going to download and install that. And then when you hit right Control and F, it's going to go into full screen, and right Control and F is going to take you out of it. And then if you want to easily share some files, you can hit shared folders settings, and then you can say, going to hit the plus, and then you're going to go down, you're going to hit other. Where is it? Let's just say I want to share my saved pictures, and then you can make it read only, which will make it so that it won't be able to write it. And you can just hit OK, and then boom, you have that, and you'll have to restart your virtual machine to actually have that show up. And then, if you want, this is one of the most important parts, is shared clipboard. You're going to want bidirectional so that you can hit Control C over here, and then Control C, say you're looking at something on Chrome on your actual machine, and you're going to hit Control V over here just in case you wanted it. And then you can hit drag and drop, which will make it so that you can say drag a picture. Let's just go to something like, let's just go over here. This person does not exist image. There it is on my VM. Now, that's what drag and drop does. So I know this is a little bit different than what I usually upload. Well, usually in hard quotation marks, as I haven't uploaded in 3 months. But I know this is significantly different. I know I was just having some issues with this. I wouldn't say to subscribe if you like this because I actually don't do this type of content. But hey, I hope you enjoyed it, and that's it for now.